Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining us here at CCSC. Welcome back to our new Washington, D.C. build. This is our newest city, Season 3 on the channel. Thank you very much for joining us. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. In today's episode, we are going to focus on public transit and traffic management. That's what you do in this game. City Skylines, they don't tell you. All you really do is manage traffic. You build the traffic problems yourself, and then you manage how to fix them. Everyone who starts a city, that's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to destroy your city with traffic. We've all been there. We're going to bump this up to 3 times speed, and the very first thing that I want to do in this episode is Wind Farm Park. We are at level 4 on Wind Farm Park. However, you can see total visitors until the next level. We've exceeded that. We're well past. All we need is entertainment. So we're going to go to our city park options over here, and we're going to add a couple things that we've just got. We have a climbing frame now. Now, with this park, I have thought, I'm not sure that this park's going to stay here with all these wind turbines. We might change that, but for right now, we're just going to throw the climbing frame right there in the middle of the park. Kids can come and climb. What else do we got? Nothing. All right, so we just need high entertainment. Those are only 60. The climbing frame is 150. That's 70. The climbing frame is the most so far. But we're going to go ahead and put just a few things next to this climbing frame. We'll put park info booth. We'll put some restrooms. Maybe we'll put down another climbing frame. Put down some restrooms. We'll put down a big chessboard for the parents. Here, let's put this over here, though, in case we do put down another climbing frame. And some gazebos, definitely. Kind of our go-to. Gazebos are a high entertainment and don't take up much space. And then we'll put down another climbing frame over here. And let's see where that puts us. There we go. Alright, now we have leveled up to level 5. Simple as that. That's all it takes for a city park to get up to level 5. You just wait for things to unlock, and then you add what you can whenever you can. I've built some cities parks that are just very, very small areas of land. You can fit a lot of things in, and it's congested, it's cramped, but you can get a small little bitty city park up to level 5. So we now have unlocked trampoline park. So let's go ahead, while we're here, we'll throw down a trampoline park across the way for the kids. They can either climb on the climbing frames, or they can play on the trampolines. So that is your trampoline park. Bunch of kids jumping on it. That is your climbing park. There we go. That is our Wind Farm Park, level 5. It's done. We don't have to do anything else to it. I don't know that we will. I don't know that we won't. We'll see. I do want to check out, real quick while we're here, the traffic routes for Wind Farm Park. And still, no one is going on that bike path from here to over there. So I will screw with this at some point in this build. If we weren't doing a video right now, I'd probably spend an hour or two messing around with it, changing things. But for right now, it's fine. It's a level 5 park. We need water. Let's go to our economy screen. Bump up the budget. That should take care of that. It is a 5-star park. It's not at all what I want, you know, as far as a finished park. But it's fine. It's done. We're good. We're good. We can focus on other things. We can move the episode along. Now, up here, Elizabeth Farm. We kind of have the same situation. For our next growth, produced resources, well past it. We just need workers. So we're going to throw down a couple of these orchards. Come on, get on this road over here. There you go. Oh, come on now. There you go. We're going to throw down a couple of orchards, and then I'm going to pause the game real quick. We're going to delete these roads out of here, and we're going to cut this road a lot closer. I think these are 1-lane roads, correct? Yeah. We're going to cut this road a lot closer, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we need to move this guy over. And let's go ahead and keep this by the highway, though. Keep the pollution away from... let's see. What do we think? Does that work? Let's scoot it over just a smidge. I know, again, it's a waste of money, but we're going to scoot it over maybe 2. Scoot it over 2. There we go. Now, what I'm thinking is we can probably put a bunch of housing back here. Like so. I don't know that we will need... Let's see. Let's go ahead and run this road. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little dirt road. We're just going to run a dirt road there. And let's go to our housing. See what we can fit here. We can't fit anything that side. We can this. So, what do we think? Let's see. It only takes up 2 squares. Sorry, I'm kind of thinking out loud here. Thank you for joining the channel. Thank you for watching my madness. So... what do we think? Will this work? No. Let's go ahead. So I want to put some housing down. Some barracks for the workers. Can't put anything there. But... how does that look? That doesn't look too bad. It's a little cramped, but this whole area is going to be a little cramped. For right now, that'll work. We might screw with that later, but that's... I just want to get some housing barracks down because the housing barracks hold 40 workers. And as you can see, we're at level 2. We just need... we need 7 workers at this point. So let's go ahead and... no, let's relocate it. We've already bought it. Let's just put it here for now. And then can we delete this road? Yeah. Does that still give that access? Let's see, can we put one here? That's weird. I don't know why that house still has access to that road, but fair enough. So we've got 3 workers barracks down. We've got a little bitty road off there. We've changed a couple things. We might actually, you know what? We might actually change all of that around because I was thinking about taking a courier lane to try and ease this traffic over here. But anyway, let's hit play again. The road's connected. Hit play and grow our city. We've got a couple deaths, speaking of growing. There we go. Industry area leveled up. Now we're at level 3. We'll come back to that later in the episode. We have unlocked lemonade factory, milking parlor, medium crop field, and fruit field. The medium field for both crops and fruit. At every level bonus, at every level up, you get an area bonus. We have now, our efficiency has gone up 8%, our pollution has gone down 20%. So we will go back to that later, but for right now, I want to focus on public transit and expanding our highway system. Now, we can buy a tile. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to buy this tile over here. 78% land. I do plan on building, I think I plan on building a bunch of high density residential on the end of this little peninsula, but I want to move this highway completely. So the first thing that we're going to do is buy this tile so that we can move this highway completely. Bear with me, sorry. So the first thing we're going to do is build a highway all the way across and connect it with that one. Go to our straight tool. And we will just go ahead and come to, let's say about here. That is not straight. And we can delete this out of here. And build a bridge across. And I'm trying to get one. You can see where, with the ghost line, where it's going to be. That's what we want. We want one straight arch support, and we want them level. You see, it's not even there. So let's try from this side, see if we can get it. I want them together is what I'm trying to say. I want both of these supports in the same line, and sometimes it becomes a pain in the ass. And you can see it looks like, yeah, we're straight there, but we're not. Because if you go down, hang on, let's see, maybe we are. Yeah, okay, that's what I was trying to show. the road goes at different heights. So we're going to go ahead and delete both of these, and we will go ahead and delete that. And actually, you know what? We're going to, my apologies, we're going to do this up here. We're going to stretch this out. We're going to do it up here and make a curve across. Hopefully that will do it. That should be good. Those should look even. Dips down on the left-hand side there. You see what I mean? That doesn't look good. So let's try this. Come on now. Let's see what that looks like. That looks much better. That is even all the way across. Okay. Now, we need to change directions, I believe. Correct? Yes. So this side should go that way, and this side should go that way. And then, we're going to curve this highway into that highway. And very simply, all we're going to do is go to the straight tool here. Oh. We're going to delete a little bit more of this. Probably to about there, yeah. And we're going to run kind of straight from over to there to over to there. And that's the wrong way, but... oh, no, it's not. Sorry. And kind of to there to there. And then we will do the curve tool and curve these in. And I discussed this in the last episode. This is what I meant. Is putting a straight section in to make the curves look a lot more natural. Now we've kind of got a pretty good S-curve there, and the streets are parallel, and they look good together. And that is how you do that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we can... yeah. We can go ahead and continue this highway down. Let's check our city real quick. We need some residential. Let's go ahead and answer that. Oh, not high density. With a... let's do a large brush and just section off this whole area over here, really. We need to see if we have water in this whole area over here. I'm not positive that we do. And then let's go to the fill tool and remove this, because we don't want anything on the main street coming in. There we go. Did I get that? No. There we go. Let's check the water. No, of course not. $460 out. Does that connect straight? I don't know. No, we've got a gap there. Hopefully that doesn't bother us later. We'll see. And we'll just do 440 just to get things moving. There we go. Now everyone's got water. Will they have electric? I don't think they will. What do we... yeah, they do from that. Okay, perfect. So everyone's got water. Everyone's got electric. That answers our demand for that. We can go ahead. There is some area over here that isn't sectioned off yet. We can go ahead and just close that out. And then this whole Victoria Square section is done for right now. We can go back to our highway and continue on with this. Now, we are going to have... we're going to have a highway intersection here. Somewhere in the middle to feed this whole peninsula. Let's see. Probably right about there. That works for me. Done. Alright. And that will give access for all of the buildings that we put over here. I'm not yet positive what buildings we're going to put over there. Now, for something like this, you don't need to put straight roads in the middle. Let me show you. So go to your highway tool. And we're just going to go with the straight tool. And actually, we're going to come up 10. And let's come up 20. On both sides. And we'll do the same over here. We'll just do 10 over here. Now, with this, you're just going to go with your straight tool and connect them. And then go back and delete these 4 on each side, right where your bend is. Just delete these 4 and then connect them with the curve tool. And voila. You've got natural looking curves. Where is our ghost line? Somewhere there. I don't know why it's not coming up, but it's somewhere there. And then you've got some natural looking bins. Obviously the hillside kind of screws that up, but that's alright. Yeah, and you've just got natural looking curves that bend around. I think we need to change the music. My apologies. Let's go with country. How's that sound? Alright, now we have extended our highway quite a bit. Of course, we need water. Of course. Alright, let's go ahead. I don't know what this is, but that'll work. And let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Now everything's connected with water. I don't necessarily like the way that looks, but maybe we'll change it. Maybe we'll leave it. We might extend this industry area down here and close the gap and just make all this industry, and maybe that'll make the highway look better. I feel like I'm not straight going across the river. We might change that later. Anyway, to progress the episode, once again, we're going to pause this. And we can't... There we go. Of course, these are completely off. Oh, well. We are going to put... Actually, you know what? For right now, we're going to do a temporary solution over here, and we're going to put a 4-way interchange over here. And all of this is going to be changed later. Let's see, how's that work? Does that work? Let's see, right here. All of this is going to be changed later. I do have a plan for what I'm doing that we were planning on doing, but I want to get all this oil out of the ground. We'll go ahead and show you how to get oil out of the ground real quick before we continue with what we were doing over here. So for right now, we're just going to set up this road just like this, just to connect it. And I think we can hit play. Let's hit play. And we're going to redo all of this later. But for right now, is that gonna... That'll work? Yeah. For right now, this will get us to... Yeah, sorry, I had a plan. We were going to come all the way over here, but I forgot that this whole section was oil. So, let's go ahead and get all the oil out of the ground first. Let's see, do we have... I don't know if we've unlocked railroads yet. We have not, have we? No. So we can't destroy that railroad and rebuild it because we have not unlocked the railroads yet. So if you destroy that, you're kind of SOL. So we're going to go ahead and go up one, and hopefully this will do the trick. There we go. And then we can go down on the other side of the railroad. You want to be careful there. So now we have a drastic steep road. We have everything looks off, but bear with me here. What we're going to do right now is clear out this entire area. And very simple. We're just going to do temporary streets to clean this whole thing out. Now, you have a couple options whenever building a proper, when building an oil industry, you have a few options. You could actually, like we were doing with our farmland over here, we could actually take the time and pull all of this oil out in a proper manner and build factories around it and reservoirs and all of those. Why don't we have water over here? We have water pipes, correct? Yes. So it's got to be... Something's not connected? Nope, it's just budgetary. But we'll go ahead and connect this. And then bump up the budget. There we go. That took care of it. Alright. We got a little crime happening down here, but we are still... Well, no, we're not. We're not growing. We're losing 21 a turn. We need industry, we need commercial, but... Anyway, back to what I was talking about here. This will answer some of that. Back to what I was talking about here. You can go through into this and make an oil industry, a proper oil industry with an oil main building and all the kind of things that we're doing over in that area. However, oil is a finite resource. It's going to disappear. I don't see the point in doing that at all. So... What I like to do is one of the original... Oh, and by the way, if you don't have Industries DLC, you can't do any of that. So what I like to do is one of the original first things that came out with the game. So we're going to make all of this an oil industry by zoning it off. And then any industry that pops up over here will all be based around oil. And all you got to do is go here and then section this off with that little oil plant there. Now, everything in this area is oil. We are just going to strip the oil out of the ground and delete all of this stuff. So it doesn't matter at all how it looks or anything like that. So let's go ahead. We're going to run power from here. Probably get in the way of the boats, but it is what it is. Come on now. Where can we land? That'll work. And then we'll come up here. There we go. Now we need some water pipes. And I know it seems like a lot of money to run stuff like water pipes and electric all the way out to here for a temporary solution, but you got to keep in mind this is, although this is although this is temporary, the entire area isn't going to be temporary. We will strip all of this oil out of here and then build housing. So it's not a waste by any means. We're going to come out here and build all this stuff anyway. We're just building it in advance. Now, how are we looking? We've got a dead business over here. Delete that out of there. We got something up here. More fires. Same spot. Wow, that's pretty weird. Interesting. So that tells me we need another fire station over in the industrial area. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's put it down by... Let's put it by itself somewhere. Let's put it here. Clearly, that's where we need fire protection. All right. So we've got a fire department over there in the industrial park. That way they can split their efforts. Now back to what we were doing. Let's go ahead and section this off. Just go to your regular zoning area and section off industry. Now you will see businesses will start to pop over here, but they're not going to look like these businesses over here. They're going to look completely different because, again, they are focused on draining oil out of the ground. And there we go. Our first business. What do we have here? This is Bob's Plastic Bags. So Bob's Plastic Bags has set up some sort of refinery. And we are off the ground and running. Now, once all of this is stripped out, we'll get back to what I wanted to do with the highway, which is kind of run this over, have a little section over here. Anyway, industry area level up. We're now at level 4 on our farmland. All we needed was workers. That was it. We now have another bonus. We're up 12% and down 30% on pollution. We've unlocked clothing factory, farm maintenance building, large barn, and slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse we don't need. We are not dealing with animals in this area. However, we could open up another farmland area that doesn't require a farm. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Everything. Not enough buyers for products. Huh. That's not good. Not enough buyers for products. All right. We need to fix that. But back to what I was doing. Sorry. This game is very, distracting. Now, once all of this is filled in and all of this is stripped out, we will delete all of this. And I'm just going to open up all of this right now because it doesn't matter. That will answer all of our industry demands, even though it's way across town on the other side of the map. That will answer our industry demands. As you know, I've driven, an hour and a half to work sometimes. Sometimes you gotta drive. Anyway, back to our episode. Now, let's focus on electric, of course. Okay. Let's bump this up to 95. We'll bump this up to 110. That should leave us alone for a little bit. Yeah, alright. Now, I want to do a nice big public transit around this entire area. However, as you can see, we don't necessarily have a closed loop for this entire area. So what we're going to do is circle around with just a specific tram track. Let me show you. So we're going to go with a tram depot. And where are we going to put the tram depot? I'm thinking... Let's see. We can put it up here. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do the tram track first. So we're going to do a tram-only track. And... let's see, how does that look? That looks okay. And then we're going to go to our curve tool. Yeah, that looked perfect. Or that worked perfect, sorry. Let's go up 2. And then over 2. Yeah, that's fine. And let's go to the straight tool, and we'll go over... let's go over 1. And then we'll circle back down. And we can go over 2. Approximately. And down 2 and 1. Something like that. Let's see, how's that looking? And I want to run the tram track into over here. So now we're going to take this and curve it the other way. Let's go 2, approximately. And we're going to destroy this business. We're going to destroy this fence. But that's fine. Now, we have at least a circle for our tram track to go. Now, we can add our tram depot. And can we add this on this road? No, we can't. Of course not. Damn. Alright, that's what I was planning. But, so... let's put it here, I guess. That'll work. Up next to hospital. Seems real close. We'll put it off of this road. It'll be the only intersection there. That should be fine. Yeah, that works. Now, again, everything that you do in this game is kind of temporary. We might change all of this, but for right now, I want to get a tram track down and show you how these work. So we're going to upgrade all of this road all the way around the side to tram track. And then we're just going to have a very simple circle, but this public transit should help a little. We might actually want to put maybe a tram route over to the industrial area so people can take it to go to work. Maybe. Might not be a bad idea. Let's get some water there. It should be connected by electric. Was that not enough water? All right. Now, back to our tram. Now, you need to set up, once you have your tram track down, you need to set up tram line. So, coming out of the depot, they're going to come down here. We're going to make everything go left then. Yeah, I think we're going to make everything go left. So, on the left-hand side of the street, we're going to start here. There's our first stop. There's our second stop. Third stop. And you kind of want them close to roads, kind of close to intersections. Fourth, fifth. Let's do one more over here before we hit the circle. Let's see. Can we move this? Let's move this down. Okay. So let's put one. Let's put one here at this intersection and one here before this intersection. Then we can come back around. And we don't need any stops over here. So, come all the way back around, complete line. Done. Done. That's it. That's all you got to do. Now, we're going to do one going the other way. So, oh, look at that. Oh, I thought we had some people. We did. But anyway, now we're going to do one more going the other way. So you've got both ways. Sorry, I hit the microphone there. So we'll put a stop here. We're going to match all of the stops on the other side. And this is just quick and easy. Ooh, we don't have one there on the main strip. That's silly. We'll put one on this side. We'll put one on both sides. Let's see. And complete line. There we go. Now, we have public transit for our citizens. We have a giant tram track all around the middle of our town. This entire commercial area, good to go. People have public transit options. I don't know why we're losing so many commercial buildings. Now, this is our tram. You can see people waiting in the middle. Cross the road on the little median there. Get into the middle. Wait for your tram, depending on direction you're going to go. If you're going that way, yes. Now, that should help quite a lot with traffic. Now, I don't know if it's going to help anything up here. No. Not helping anything up here. We're gonna have to move this stuff. We're gonna have to fix this traffic. I was worried about that when we were building it. It's not enough space for people to get turned around and get to where they need to be. As we discussed in a past episode, there's one node right here that everyone's trying to cross over and get into the other lane. Oh, what's going on? Water and electric, huh? All of our businesses are failing. We need to bump these up. Let's bump that up to 120 and 105, and then let's look at them. Sorry, I was not paying attention. And you know what? Okay, that took care of that. Nope. Yeah, I was not paying attention at all, and we kind of screwed ourselves over there. Can we put 3? Wow. Wow. Let's go ahead and put one of these here. That should help. Yeah, there we go. All right. Unfortunately, we weren't paying attention. We weren't paying attention at all. And a lot of those businesses crashed. But that's okay. Now, as you can see, we have huge demand for residential. And we have everything filled in. We're growing 65 per turn. We're at 9,000. Our next milestone is at 11,000. I do plan on building a bunch of housing over here and over here, but I'm thinking I want to get all this oil out before we do that. So I believe we will go ahead and end the episode. What do you think, guys? Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. And plot and plan our next move. Thank you very much for joining us here at CCSC. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's, what we actually did in the episode was create this trolley line. Let's check it out a little bit. Look at all those people. Look at all those people not driving a car. Look at all these people not driving a car. And it's perfect, kinda. It just kind of swings you around the town. I like it. I like it a lot. We do need to get, I think we need to get a tram over to the industrial park. That way people don't have to take a car from there. Because what people will do is they'll get off here, and if they need, they'll spawn a car to drive over. They'll spawn a bicycle or a car or whatever they need to get to the next spot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here at CCSC. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.